how do you lose a bag?
But when I tell you, yeah, I don't know. When I tell you though that bag didn't get on the airplane, they never once, when I asked them, got on like an iPad, computer, never left the desk to look, never did anything. They just stood there and told me the same story. They did nothing. You stand here and do nothing. You are getting paid for nothing.
Literally. And like we were the only customer.
Correct.
Like, for hours. Like there was nobody else waiting for a bag, and we ended up because LB was talking about another flight, and we ended up missing that flight because we were waiting for a bag, and then it miraculously showed up.
Yeah.
Almost 3 hours later.
And my point that I got very angry because they were working a job that they did nothing. They literally did nothing.
And that's just
we
why.
didn't even get on a plane.
And what
It
was it?
led into part of day 2 though.
Correct. So we left the airport by 12.
Yeah.
We had to get a really early flight, but we couldn't stay at the airport because you can't do overnight at the airport. So we went back to Joe's place. Let me paint a picture. CVG, pretty well ran airport, but for some reason that morning, everyone and their mother was flying out.
It was Thursday morning.
It was packed, and we had maybe 45 minutes to get to our gate at that time.
Well, we didn't show up super early like we probably should have, but we were still there like an hour and 20 minutes early, hour and a half.
But we saw the line, and we were like,
We had just been
the first line was a United line. We had to drop our bags off,
Right.
and that line itself took like 40 minutes, and then we got through that, and we're like, okay, well, we need to be at the airplane like within 20 minutes. TSA was to the front door. The only time I've ever been in CVG and seen that, and I've flown out of CVG, literally the estimated wait time was like 42 minutes or something.
We had to be on the plane after dropping our bags off in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And so we're like, what do we do? We're like literally sitting in line.
Yeah.
And Patrick spots what they have clear now.
Clear check.
Just started.
Yeah,
Literally trial run was in CVG.
Yeah.
And they're giving us what was like a free 2 weeks trial.
Yeah. Free, month trial or something.
Basically, if you don't know what clear is, it's just like you get basically escorted to the front of the.
You skip the security line.
They take your retinal scan, your fingerprint.
Yep.
And so that's how we got to the front. But by the time we got through the clear thing, getting everything registered, in this order was Patrick, my ex-girlfriend, me, Joe. Patrick and my ex-girlfriend got through no problem. They start heading to the gate. I get through, little trouble, but I waited. I was going to wait for Joe. Me and Joe were going to run to the place. Like, we're sprinting to these gates. I think something was wrong with Joe's bag. Patrick and my ex-girlfriend get onto the plane. Only reason why Joe and I made it to that flight was because they were escorting a minor onto then that one person had to come back and grab that minor. That didn't happen. Me and Joe were not getting on that plane.